it's good timing that time. Hi, chat. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. All right, let me get some jammies in here while we're at it. Wow, musicos. Where are you? There you are. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's welcome on everyone that's coming so early for today's stream. I see. Ooh, we got Steel 98, Pacho. We got Seabag. Hello. We got Nari. We got Key. Ice Vein. Hello. And hi, Cosmic. Welcome, everybody. I know we have some of our ads coming in, so we're just gonna hang in here and chat for a little bit as we wait for people to come on in for today's stream, and then today's goal is we're gonna be working on our new stream ending background. It is due time, so I'm thinking, because I want to have like a nice cozy vibe for this one. So I'm thinking like maybe I'll have like Addie just like kind of nestled in a sort. Because there's like 2 new assets I want to like update before our stream anniversary coming up this month, chat, which is one, our stream ending, and then a new PNG for our Fuki tag. So when I do collabs with other VTubers, we have something more updated. Yeah, because I'm still rocking my my Sleepy Time 1.0 Addy, which is good. I still love it a bit. Just gotta bring it up to speed. Ah, yes. Welcome back from the ads. Thank you for your support. We're just talking about this stream's plans. What new assets I want to update before our stream anniversary. But I think I would like to also note. So I didn't stream this process, but I got to sneak in and do a little fun doodle collab with 3 of my VTuber moot moots, Oracle, actually one of our mods, Green Knights, and another VTuber, Babini, Akari. They're very sweet. I got to try this program called I'm trying to remember the name of the program. Let me check real quick. But it was really cool. I definitely want to keep that program in mind just because their tools were actually pretty easy to pick up on, at least in my opinion, compared to other programs. It's like one of those like those chat room doodle spaces. Basically, it's like a shared canvas where you can all draw in the same space. So I thought it was really neat. I haven't done anything like that in a hot minute. It was called Flockmod. That's what it was. Yeah, Flockmod. It's really cool. Basically, I can invite. You send a link, have a password, and it's just like a giant canvas that you can share with other people. But the brush program's pretty solid stuff. I was very impressed by the brush settings on it because you could play with like the oh my god. Ew! Is that what I'm seeing? Get out of here! Disgusting. Free food for Balrog today, I guess. That's crazy. Anywho, hi Jen. So that for a split second, I'm like, I'm getting the broom. Where's my broom? I'm probably gonna jinx myself saying this, but it's actually been a very long time since I've had a bot message like in my stream. I've been safe from it for some time. It's been a hot minute. Probably jinx myself, but yeah, it was really cool to have a shared canvas and just draw for like 2 hours. I was basically just doodling. We had like a prompt in mind, so we drew ourselves as because it was Akari's half-year anniversary. I drew myself as her chat mascot, which are like these cute little, I guess like, I think demon. It's like these little demon balls with a donut. So like it's kind of like they hold the donut like it's an inner tube. It's a very cute design. I'll share my my finished pieces from my 2 hours doodling with them. But I did also put it on my Twitter if you haven't seen yet. It just happened earlier today. It was a very fun spur of the moment ish. I'm gonna say ish because it wasn't like last second per se. Uh, Hi Solar. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for the follow. Go to GG Subs and use code WISH to up your aura on stream. Ooh. See if GG Subs, there's gonna be a couple of nice merch drops coming in. I think Sanson is gonna be having like her fitness theme drop. My goodness, it makes me think, chat, just because we are gonna be revving back up Fitness Fridays. I'm just thinking like, wouldn't it be really cool later down the line to have like an Addy gym wear line or like gym accessory line? I think that'd be really cool. What do you guys think? Speaking of which, I need to hold on while we decide while we are on this topic. I'm gonna go and remind my gamer subs manager to like ask about the creatine. But yeah, I'm just I don't know, I just feel so nervous planning for this stream anniversary for some reason. I think it's like the first time in a while that like I'm coordinating something. And I'm just like, man, I should have asked sooner, but I'm struggling to juggle this while also trying to set up like proper like information to be relayed. I don't know, I just feel really ooped. I just feel so oopy. Okay, sorry, I'm just giving my GG Subs manager a heads up. Okay. But I remember, I think like I was in I was like I was trying out the Discord browser recently. I'm not gonna lie, I got low key annoyed, and I feel like it's understandable at this point because just a heads up, chat. Please be careful right now with Discord because I've been noticing like a lot of accounts being hacked recently. So just be ever so vigilant to protect your account and your information on that matter, please. Um, yeah, just be careful about that. But I remember I was trying out the browser version of Discord, and I was trying to I was trying to message some people on it, and apparently, I guess because I was like messaging so many people so frequently that I kept getting like CAPTCHA checked, basically, hey, are you a bot? And I'm like, no. I don't think I've ever had to worry about this on the desktop app. So the fact that, I don't know, maybe it's like it's specifically for the browser, but I was just like, you've asked me if I have been a bot 5 times now. Surely you understand at this point that I am a real human being. I haven't closed this tab yet. Looking to switch from Discord. I understand because of the recent what was it? I know they were gonna probably be doing like an ID check or something like that later down the line, which is very annoying. I'm glad that there was so much flack slash like pushback from the community that they kind of backtracked on it in a sense. But it's gonna be a bit, at least on my end, to find like a um a substitute, especially for VTubers. I I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be the case for other services for the sake of for like investigation purposes. I'm assuming. I'm not gonna lie, I always joke about friends in the chat where we say something silly, we just pretend like as if there's like an FBI agent just like listening in our call and be like, but that's a joke, right? Oh my gosh, we love you, Mr. Agent Son. Please don't arrest us. We would jokingly say that. My way, you're gonna burn yourself, João. Goodness. Corky bug? Wait, is that the name of an actual like bod, Elaine? Also, welcome to the stream, Elaine. Snootly and Miso, hi. How are you? What you been cooking up lately, Miso? Got any fun like merch projects going on? Oh, speaking of merch projects, guess what we're green light on doing, chat? So it is now a go. I'm going to be doing the concept process actually later this week. I'm going to be working on that Love and Deep Space Lingering Lust banner inspired perfume roller series with Weedy Michi. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. Yeah, we've confirmed our, basically we went through like down the line, did our due diligence, make sure what our timeline and production line is going to be and all that jazz-a-rooney. So I'm going to be starting with our concept on that. I believe the process is not going to be like I can stream it if I want to and whatnot. So who's my boyo again in lads? Silas. I even have Pookie in my wall in behind me on top of the TV with my other Pookie, Lucy from Oh Baby. Yeah, my Pookies are here. They're out there. And then you just have Balrog. But yeah, I'm very excited. So for those who are like, well, what do you mean? What's going on here? I'm gonna be collaborating with Weedy Michi, who also is a lads girly. Her main is Raphael. And she actually does scented products. So she's recently have done candle lines, and I actually met her last year at TwitchCon, and she was very kind enough to actually give me like a Silas scented candle from her line. Chat, it smells so good. It's like one of the few, because I like collecting like Silas scents just because I'm like, oh, let my Delulu come out for a bit. But this is actually like a really good scent in a sense. Like the other ones don't smell that, but you can tell they're heavily cologne. Like it's definitely like, oh, it smells like cologne. This one smells kind of like much more refreshing. It's like it smells similar, but in a sense, it's more refreshing. Plus, she uses ingredients that are actually on brand with the character as well. Like, apparently, let me grab it. Let me reach it right there. Okay. So like the scent notes for this, like from her Silas one, it's leather, ozonic element, pomegranate cider, and green leaves. Not gonna lie, on brand. So I like the fact that she tries to stay on theme. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what we cook up for the perfume rollers. We're also going to be working together on like the bottle shape, the packaging, the design. We'll also have like pre-order bonuses as well. So please keep your eyes peeled on that. I'm probably not going to be shutting up about that because I think this is going to be such a fun project for not only us but for like the community. Cause like I've seen perfumes are a thing. Perfume and colognes and candles, that they're out there. I could like to collect them, but I want to make these ones more. How should I explain it? I want these bottles to be more aesthetically pleasing in the sense that you can use it as a like you can attach it to your purse or it fits into your pouch, but be aesthetically pleasing. So like I really want to take advantage of like the gold chain accessories that you would see in the lingering lust banner and like have that attached to the bottle perhaps. This is like if we can. I mean like very much if we can do it, I would love to. But we'll have to see. I'm thinking maybe I should consider doing like a Kickstarter. What do you guys think? You think I should like I feel like something like this we could do like a pre-order bonus or like a Kickstarter bonus goal. And if we reach it, y'all get like extra goodies. And it's easier to like put up updates through there. I don't know. It's something really fun, and I think I feel like Kickstarter might be a thing to do because I remember someone sent me on Instagram. I think it was Miso. It was either you or my other friend TT, but I'm trying to remember. Basically, you sent me the Kickstarter project that with the with a lad's like product, and it was fulfilled in 13 hours or 13 minutes. Yeah, the project got fulfilled in 13 minutes from its launch. I want something like that going on. Yeah. So I'm thinking of maybe discussing Witty later about something like that. I think that would be fun. If not, then again a pre-order bonus that we can blab about nonstop will be pretty poggies. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was nuts. Oh, so it was you. Okay, thank you. Hmm. That could be something. I too suffer from being I'm a big pack rat when it comes to games. I love if I have to worry about inventory management in a game, that hurts me. That's why that's like one of the reasons why I can't handle Resident Evil games for that reason. Cause like oh my gosh, ammo management. You mean I have to be mindful, and I have limited space. Disgusting. I don't want to have to think about that kind of stuff while being chased by zombies. That's not fun. That's such a big king. Succubus. The only way the level 2 is the what? Huh? I don't know. Cosmic, I think that just is kind of reflecting on what you've been looking at recently, buddy. Suspicious. Oh, you don't like the word succubus? I don't know. I find it funny. There's like succubus or succubus. Maybe sucking on them buses. Succubussy. Oh, okay. All right. Someone's cracked. I respect that. It's a novel. Like I think an Otimi model? Like an Ultimate game? Or a visual novel? I'm sorry. I don't know why my brain's a little scatterbrained. You'll have to apologize. Blah, blah, blah. I have to apologize. See, I'm cooked. I don't know why. I feel like I have like a trade off when it comes to me being caffeinated this week, chat. Like I have to take a stronger like caffeine dose this week just because I've been a little more tired than usual. But like my trade off for that is I'm super scatterbrained right now. Yeah. Sometimes I actually have to like just take a moment just to organize my thoughts and then come back at it again. It's so frustrating. Oh, interesting. Wasn't there a thing with like succubus lore? I think like yeah, for succubus and incubus, in order to summon one, you're supposed to like sleep in a certain position. There's like a whole process of when you go to sleep for them to likely appear. If I recall, there was like an old lore about something like about that. Very interesting. Sleeping in the nude? No, it was like it was you had to have slept with like your arms and legs in a certain position on your body with your body in a certain position on the bed, sort of a thing. I can't recall if it's like a certain time of the night as well that's part of it, but I know for a fact like your sleeping position on the bed is what determines it. Yeah, it's in very old lore when it came to it. That or like I've seen it in lores and MMOs as well. I could have sworn. Could have sworn I've read it somewhere on an MMO, and I know it's a thing. I can't recall my source per se, but I know it is an old lore. Starfish. You gotta sleep like a starfish. You want to summon me? Sleep like a starfish. Speaking of like sleeping positions, what's everyone's favorite sleeping position? Actually, I'm curious. I don't like eating in the noon, but a few days ago I did eat with pants off. Oh, it must have been very warm for you to do something like that. Side sleeper, tummy. Uh, I'm definitely of a side sleeper, but I had to like teach myself to sleep on my back more often, just because it's better for my skin to do that. Did you apply for Colossal Con? That's a great question, Miso. No. I've been so caught up with other projects, it flew over my head. Hopefully, it's still available. All right, let me apply right now. Thanks, Miso. I appreciate you. We love a non-gatekeeping queen. I'll put my hat in the ring. You guys are wondering what's Colossal Con? It is a con in Texas that is like water park themed. It's like a water park. It's like a resort that has like water park related stuff. Let's see. Am I going crazy? Oh, hold on. There's one called Colossal Con Prime. Is that the right one? No, that is not it. That is not it. Okay, there's apparently a Colossal Con Prime. Uh. Okay, this one looks about right. I think signups are closed. Oh. Let me take a look to confirm. It's not the end of the world. There's always next year. Hold on, let's see. Let's try. I'll probably put on my calendar for next year. Oh yeah, submissions are now closed. Was there an Instagram post that said was there a post that said when applications were open on their Instagram? Oh, it is Cinco de Mayo. I don't necessarily celebrate that. What does one do on Cinco de Mayo other than drinking tequila? I'm just asking out of just genuine curiosity. Eat tacos, okay, and drinking. But why is it a thing? Is there like a history? Yeah, it's really tricky just cuz okay, well, I'm going to follow the Instagram just to see something in the future, but I'm looking I must be blind or something because I'm looking down on their Instagram right now and I'm not even seeing their applications being open as an announcement. So that's cool. Duly noted. It's all right. Just next year. Conchas is like the bread, like the cool, like the sugary breads. You said that 3 years in a row. Way to put the salt on the wound, Seb. I'm trying to be so chill about this right now, Seb. Thanks. I feel like I want to try an actual freshly made concha because I feel like all the previous conchas I've ever had, they just look deceptively soft. You know what I mean? So it looks like room reservations opened up at around December. But yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing like on their Instagram when applications open. Miso, do you know when applications open just so I could put on my calendar for next year? Because I keep having a hard time trying to find application times. I always miss it, and I tried to apply last year, and I can't remember when I did, but I didn't get in last year. I'll just put it in my calendar just so I can remind myself. Oh, okay. Brought toothpaste and mouthwash today. Why is that? Okay, okay. Could you at least tell me when you signed up? Do you recall when you signed up? I just want to have like a time frame to prepare mentally for next year. That's all. If that makes sense. All right. I am gonna go and get our canvas ready. See. Is there a digital version of that? Just because I don't have much space for cookbooks right now. You don't get emails for it. But okay, but do you remember when you applied? Surely, like, was it how long ago was it? That's all of that. There has to been had to have been like a timeline. All right, let me switch on over. Okay. Let me see. I need to get my pen. Move something out of the way here. It's a little hard to see. There you go. Let's see. I think. Oh, it's a big AdiAstraya Discord. Yeah, I must have missed it. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, let's get sketching. Trying to think like how zoom. If I want to do like a zoomed in look or a zoomed out look. I'll do some drafts. Massive forehead zoom in. Aww. No, I don't. No, I don't want that. No, bitters. That's so silly. Have I eaten yet? I actually did have I did have a lunch. Submission closure and acceptance submissions will close on January 23rd. Oh, yeah, I was so off. Yeah, that's pretty. That I would never have known. Okay, I'll put it on my calendar. I'll do it right now so I can keep myself reminded. Man, all these applications are like literally time when I was burnt to a crisp. That's great. Wait, it's 400. It's 447, and additionals are 55. Ooh, it's kind of expensive. What the? It's a 4-day convention. True. Okay, I'll have to think about it. All right, I'm gonna put it on my calendar for right now. Honestly, it's just been getting more and more expensive with AdiAstraya tables. It used to not be the case at Texas, but it's just been getting more and more expensive by the years, I've noticed. Okay, so someone posted it around January 3rd, so I'm going to set up that. It's January 3rd. Let's see. GlossoCon. Getting applications for cons is always so tricky. Sometimes that's like a good chunk of the effort, aside from merch management. Okay. I put it up for January 2027, so I'll get a reminder on the 3rd next year. I'm so shocked that the Ohio one. Why is the Ohio one more expensive than the Texas one? Huh? That makes no sense. Are you talking about Colossal Prime, Seb? I think that's the Ohio one you were looking at. Yeah. I was looking at that too. So like it is a sister. It's from the same people that did Colossal Cons, apparently. So applications come out beginning of January. Yeah, okay. So I put it on my calendar for January 3rd. Okay, that's good. $200 each comes with one bag. Okay, that looks more affordable than the Ohio. Why in God's name is it $400 for Ohio? That's what I'm wondering. $400 in Ohio? Like, I'm sorry, I don't hear much action about Ohio other than the memes about being Ohio being the gates of hell and chaos. It's like the point of like Pandora's box or something. Yeah. It's like a point of memes, but like 400, that's a crazy price. I did GalaxyCon in December. Did pretty decent. Really? I'm so surprised. Submission closure and acceptance submission will close on April 13th. Acceptance. Oh. So the submissions close at April 13th. I see. It completely flew over my mind, to be honest. So that's my bad. There's next time, I suppose. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's on the calendar now. It's literally on the calendar. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys like my little sketch I did, little doodles I did for my earlier's collab. Look at this, chat. So we had like a whole little like shared canvas space that I drew it with Oracle, Ring Knights, and Akari. And so we drew basically we first drew our characters, like our OCs or our VTuber models as our mascot. So like she has like a chat mascot which look like these. So I made Addie into one of them. That's fair, Miso. That's what I get for juggling with other projects. That's my bad. But I like the little Blabu art. I also think like the little clown mascot is super cute. And then we also had a theme or upon where we drew ourselves as angels too. So I did a little angel Addie concept. What do you guys think? I think honestly, I could see this being a concept for something. I think something was cooking with this one. I feel like a divine Addie art would be really cool with this concept. What do you think? Well, I think it's great. All the people told you about San Japan. No, I should tell you guys this one slipped. No, it's fine. Yeah, it happens. It's fine. But I'm super happy how this one came out. Cause I'm very shocked how well like the blending tools were for like a shared canvas program. This was really good. But I did keep an eye out for applications just because I also happened to follow the socials for San Japan, and their server was also pretty on top of it. I just completely forgot about Colossal Con. I keep thinking Colossal Con is at a different time of year. Like it already passed. That's why. I get confused between Colossal Con and IkiCon. That's why. I get confused between the two of them, which I need to investigate for IkiCon as well. That's why. And one of my friends drew instead of having jobs in different countries. Is Iki even good? I've heard some fun stuff, but for cosplayers, it's like really it's fun. I have to ask to see for people who actually did AdiAstraya to see if it's worth. The Kalahari Resort. Am I mixing? Yeah, no, it is that. It is that venue space. Yeah, that one. Getting all anime vibes phase. That's a good sign, right? That's the point. Are you in Fan Expo Dallas? You know about grandfather's system. I'm done giving that up. Fan Expo Dallas. They're the ones who did Edgy Expo, right? Those are that's the organization that does Edgy Expo. I don't recall. They run like a majority of shows. Here, let me take a look. Fan Expo. I feel like I know Edgy Expo is ran by them. Oh, it's Fan Expo events. I think that's what they're called. Let's see. I see Fan Expo like the con itself. I don't think that's it because there's like VidCon. They run MegaCon. Ah, okay, so it's okay, different one. Okay, it's not what I was thinking of. I personally wouldn't apply to these. I only knew about VidCon, which is like pretty big for like YouTubers, so to speak. But I personally wouldn't apply to these. Next year, though, I feel like I want to sign up for either like MomoCon or DragonCon or Anime NYC. I think that also would be one to think of because I heard a lot of good stuff for Anime NYC for sure. What's the Dallas one we did last year? There's WeebCon and Anime Impulse Dallas. Those are the two Dallas ones. To be fair, I would not recommend the Anime Impulse one. Yeah, it was. It's like a mixed bag because it was its first year show. It was a very spur of the moment. Nanai-chan. I'm not doing Matsuri anymore. I'm not. I'm not working with them again. Doing Tokyo X. No, so I'm gonna be going towards more specialized events that work well for my niche of like my niche of merch. Since I focus more on VTuber and Love and Deep Space stuff, that's like my main stuff. Of course, I still have like meme stickers and Pokemon stuff, but VTubers and Love and Deep Space is my stuff. So I like to look for like VTuber centric conventions and Love and Deep Space cup sleeves. I don't know, Kat. You make it sound like you low-key wanted to be Love and Deep Space. Trying to see what to tell you, what not to tell you for next time. No, that's so fair. I appreciate it, me. So, I would say like right now, I would look towards Anime NYC. Yeah, probably Anime NYC. I'm gonna try again and do Anime Frontier if I even can. I don't. I keep getting rejected from Anime Frontier for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It was fine the first year, then years after that they're just like, ew, this bitch again? Get out of here. That's what it feels like. You think I would be grandfathered in after being in the first year show. It's okay, have a good stream. No, you're sitting here right now. I'm strapping you in. Hope your future hub knows what he's saying for when she talks about lads. I'm being so civil about it right now. What are you talking about? I want to do more Cali shows. I feel like Cali wise, it's just Cali cons are expensive. Hi, Sai. The only one that I think is always worth it, but even right now, as of recent, it's a little rough. And like I know you agree. You can agree with me with this, Miso. Anime Expo. Definitely, if I can, I would love to get into Offkai, but I missed the applications last year because I was in the middle of my retreat when that happened. So I would like to do Offkai. I think Fandome is also in San Jose as well, so maybe that one too if I can. There's also, I heard Anime Impulse Orange County is also super big. That's like the good one of the Anime Impulse shows I've heard from like SoCal peeps. I'm not gonna lie, the Anime Impulse application process is so stressful. It's a very much like first come first serve basis, and it's like getting concert tickets. It's so stressful. You just grab a table and hope for the best. And hope you have like the fastest connection. It's genuinely annoying. We're gonna just use that one line for the just a little suggestion. I'm gonna just scooch it like so. I'm gonna do this so we have room to actually put like the stream ending soon. There you go. I've had as many showers, so not a lot got it. HGV is not bad for local, and it's decent. It is good for locals. What I'm not crazy about about that is because of the fact that when you sign up to be an artist alley person for AXGB, they it said in their contract you're not allowed to promote any other events that you will be present in 2 weeks before, during, and after AXGB. I kid you not, that was part of their TOS when you were signing up as a vendor for that con. That's ridiculous. That's so pretentious, actually. There's also like Anime Pasadena, that is like a growing con for locals too. Just depends like what area you are. Oh, hi Miki. Truly is a ghost of its past. GBC get to AS is 250, used to be 100 to 150. Oh, ripperoni. Did they backtrack after the backlit? Pfft, no. Now they can despite some motion. Time to look in too much. No, that's fair. Yeah, people say you get your foot in the door for AX. Not necessarily. I haven't heard anything like that. Doing okay, Miki. Just talking about Artist Alley application stuff while also updating the stream ending background or BG. We're gonna have Nabini sleep on her shoulder. I've never been to LAX. I'm scared. I usually fly to San Diego. It's from my experience from LAX, Miso, it's really not that bad. I would say, as much as I gripe about Southwest Airlines' updated policies, it's really chill through their airline. It is very easy to access. I never had any crowding issues at LAX. Knock on wood, I rarely have horror stories when it comes to like anything with Southwest Airlines. I've only had like I think the worst thing that's ever happened to me was like a 3-hour delay due to like unexpected weather changes. Booking a space to say close enough to the event site, everything gets pre-booked. Yeah, it's pretty rough, especially for Anime Expo. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Sometimes, if you can get like a big group of friends, trying to book an Airbnb and you split it is also not a bad idea. Adios, go to Japan. Yeah, let me look at my budget. Oh my god, where's my budget? Where'd it go? Oh, that's right, it's in my inventory. With what money, Mesa? Literally anything I'm gonna make right now is gonna go right into inventory right now. I've got last night for free. Would have been a 767. Oh my gosh. Go to the padded room. Holomat. Just keep periodically checking. That's right. I need to look into application times for holiday Matsuri. I need to ask people who have sold at Anime Matsuri. I mean holiday Matsuri, which is in Florida in around December. I need to see if it's worth it. Because I heard, because from what you're telling me, Sai, there's like a growing VTuber community there too, which is a good sign. And when you went back to merch, me too. I could never go because I reserved that time for family, specifically parents. Fair. I hear it's super fun, but I just don't know if it's like worth it as a merchant. I get waitlisted every year. Oof. You can pay $500 to go Disney while you're at it. With how expensive Disney is nowadays? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Disneyland is like way too expensive. Can we afford Disney? No, I cannot. There's people literally taking out loans just to have a to have a family trip to Disney Orlando. Are you kidding me? The Disney World? I've seen people take full on loans. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna put myself in needless debt for that. That's crazy. 1 second. I need to get my reference for my Nabini mascot. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna look away from the chat for a moment. Okay. Been watching those videos. Yeah. We need more donators to the chat. Support your favorite lady. Oh, well, I'm just saying. We're going to be celebrating my my stream anniversary soon. But honestly, the money going into that is going to be invested into, you know, actually being able to do other content or investments. Shocker, chat. No, I'm not going to, I'm not going to spend it on Lats merch, unfortunately. I'm too responsible to allow myself to do that. So you said that YOLO philosophy these days. No, I really try my best to like stay within a budget. To be financially responsible, am I right, chat? Right? That's crazy. What you're saying is take a loan to pay for a Disney Orlando trip for Addie. No, I am not going to incite something like that. Absolutely not. I always appreciate any support from our community, but please do not get yourself into debt for it. I want to make sure y'all are like, okay yourselves before doing something like that. Please. Oh, we got our ads. Good luck, everybody, with the ads. Gas is outrageous right now. At least gas isn't so bad in Texas compared to other states. Just give money to Addie. It's okay. If you give me the money, I will be responsible for it. I promise. Get into debt for me, guys. No, Seb! Don't incite that. No, absolutely not. Don't listen to him, chat. It's like he's like basically like the dark counselor of the robe. Yes. Do it. Get into debt. Put it all on 17 Black. Yes. Let it ride. Yes. That was gonna be Seb. For a lifetime of debate, if I sent her on a Disney trip, all expenses paid. I feel like spending that money for a Disney trip, I could have a week-long trip in Japan instead with that funds, or be even more financially responsible. Put that into into a good down payment on something. Investments. You could jumpstart a decent financial portfolio with that kind of money, like an IRS, or is it not an IRS, but like maybe I don't know about S&P 500. I feel like people they're talking about S&P 500, but definitely Roth IRA. That's the one. Roth IRA. That's the one. Down payment for down bad. True. Oh, was there a Balrog redeem? Seb's only doing his job. You know what? That's fair. How's Balrog? He is in timeout right now. He has been waking me up at like I'm gonna have to figure out a way to tucker him out by the time I go to bed. Just because he's been like waking me up 4 a.m, getting into places he shouldn't be. And I have to like scold him every time to, hey, stop doing that. But I just have to figure out something to like keep him entertained. I think he's just getting bored, chat. I gotta find a new toy for him. I mean, y'all ain't taking out loans to give to Addie? You shouldn't be. Just grabbed a fifth mortgage? No, you did not, Cosmic. Doing Lord's work, goodness gracious. Sorry, I got so distracted. So invested in the chat. I'll continue now, sorry. I'm so tempted to just like turn this into a silence talkie. No. I won't do that one though. We're gonna be on brand. We're gonna be on brand with this one. I take up my FAFSA loan for Addie. No! Absolutely not. Don't do that. Not a big concert live event person, but you can put together a quality home setup for movies for a very modest budget. The fact you have your own drinks, food, and room access 100% can't be beat. Ooh. Actually, yeah. I've seen some people do some really cute home theater setups. Yeah. You know, it'd be really cool down the line, chat. Oh gosh, I've been like low-key watching some videos on like the tech behind it, but I think it'd be really cool one day to actually have like a little holographic hologram concert. I feel like one day, once I grow bigger with the budget, I would like to one day be part of a 3D live concert, and then maybe we could take in like that motion capture of like the 3D model singing and dancing. We put it in a hologram, like basically like Miku concerts. All right, chat. I feel like this is like a very dumb question to ask. Should I have her wearing the inner armor like this, or nothing at all? Just have her sleep topless. I feel like this is a stupid question to ask. But I thought, I thought it'd be good to ask. Inner armor, so this one inner, yeah. Trying to get banned here. I mean, nothing's showing. Nothing's showing. No bits are showing. Should be okay. Inner armor, okay. Make both. Fine, I guess. public is showing your feet on Twitch. You know, they hate those. Why risk it? I mean, oh, gosh forbid I am showing shoulder, exposed shoulder. Oh, I feel like I'm in high school over again. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna distract Twitch with my bare shoulders. Whatever shall I do? I'll never forget the one and only time I ever had a detention given to me in my entire time being in the school was a uniform violation code because I wore leg warmers on a cold day. It was over a technicality that I could not wear anything covering my. If I wore, yeah. I kid you not. It was because I, according according to the student handbook, the socks that you are wearing, anything that is covering your legs, must cover your feet as well. It can't. It has to be attached and cover your feet at the same time. It cannot be disattached from your feet. So I was like, but I already have socks on, but I'm too cold, so I'm gonna wear these leg warmers so my legs are, not cold in my skort. Skort, chat, skort. My ankles were too risque, chat. Showing up too. Gosh forbid, they were really emphasizing my ankle bones underneath that leg warmer. I didn't recall exposed devils being a thing back at the 90s. Like, seriously, I wonder sometimes. I didn't even have that issue. Cover whether they give you detention. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They gave it to me on a technicality. That's the petty part. It was on a technicality. Because you're like, oh yeah, I mean, you're not exposing anything, but because the fact they technically don't cover your feet, it goes against uniform code. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Wearing winter knit tights under an overall dress with massive hoodie. Wasn't wearing any pants. That's so dumb. Mickey went on the prowl. For what? You had to get special passes for street clothes, and that was rare. You can only earn them with good grades. Public school was way more chill. I remember you were only able, I think only special holidays at school you got to wear free clothes, basically like street clothes in a sense. And then if you were a senior, every Friday you got to earn your senior right to wear free uniform, like free clothes. That's what they call it. Instead of like streetwear, we call it free clothes. On Fridays as a senior. Well, best of luck on that. So I'm trying to make like a little more. Trying to make the framing a little bit better for stream ending right here. Looking back at it all, it is really. You drawing these, Taco? Okay, I think I like this. Oh yeah, and then last but not least, I just realized I need to put my glasses on. This was going on the fridge. I'm glad our new stream asset seems to be taking in well. Okay. Concepts in. We're gonna go and clean this baby up now. Question for me. Ooh. Did you ever try the sobe? Are you talking about the one with the lizard on it? Like the gecko or lizard icon mascot on it? Those ones? I think if it's that brand, I like the mango one. I know there was a mango one. Yeah. I definitely like the mango one. I vaguely remember there was like an orange mango, like an orange color / mango one I like. Alright, if it's future funk, I can think about it. What you got? I just realized my oddity is exposed next weekend. It's also my pay weekends was spoiled with timing of my checks. Make sure to budget yourself and save up, bitters. YouTube or Spotify? Spotify, please. Oh, fair enough. If you can't find it, I'll play it on YouTube. Something in the world. I apologize for the inconvenience. Okay, let me take a look. Trying to recreate original recipes based on ingredients and if I can find. Oh, I see. I think I see it. Is that Shinji tripping on the sidewalk? I'm gonna flip the canvas. It's not bad actually. I like it. Lizard Field was probably my favorite. What flavor profile was that? Have you tried any? Have you tried any like recreations yet? And if so, like I know there's probably I know like all soba has like a base flavor taste. I'm just trying to remember like how the base was. It's been so long. It's a shame they. It's a shame you can't get them nowadays. Try banana flavor. It's like a milky pink color. I've seen that one. Ooh, can't recall if I liked that one. Because I remember when I was around that age, my favorite flavor profiles were either mango or lemonade. I loved pink. I was obsessed with pink lemonade when I was a kid. I loved pink lemonade. Anything like like a peach Snapple? No, I'm sorry, mango Snapple. I loved Mango Madness from Snapple and pink lemonade. So either two of those flavors I loved as a kid. Picking out the ratios. Oh, I see. That sounds super productive though. I wish you the best of luck. There has to be like sobe inspired cocktails nowadays. be updated. Gotta try to serve this stuff. It's lost of time so easily. Oh my gosh, Arizona RX glass bottle series. Oh my gosh. I think like one of the few surviving flavors from that series is like the ginseng one, isn't it? Bro, I what yeah, there's a Arizona RX. It's like the gold can with the guy running on it. That's like one of my favorite flavors from the Arizona can series. Hold on. Yeah, the RX Energy Herbal Tonic. Bro, that was like one of my favorite flavors. I loved. So like when it comes to Arizona drinks, my favorite flavors was that one. I also love the watermelon flavor and mango. Yeah, those were the three. I was really trying hard to like the green tea flavor. I just the taste isn't bad per se. I didn't mind the taste, but there was like an uh, the can was super aesthetic, but my gripe with it was I think it's because of the like I think there was like high fructose corn syrup in it. I all of them do, but like for that specific one, for some reason, it makes my teeth feel gritty, and usually certain sodas do that to my teeth, where my teeth feel gritty, like they just. I don't like the way my teeth feel after drinking those kind of drinks. It makes when my teeth touch it feels weird. It feels like I'm sanding down my poor teeth. I can feel the decay happen or something. Hi, Worko. Hi. Give me a little shout out for my little angel babini here. I've soda since like early 2K, mostly due to your non-sugar stuff now. Yeah, I've grown up in an almond household, so soda is a very rare commodity in this household. If I have anything carbonated, it's like sparkling water, and if I want something a little zestier, just mix it with juice. Watch out. So there's that. Yeah. Ah, I will say though, I really gotta hand it to Arizona Tea to stick their guns when it comes to their pricing. I just have to respect the CEO on that. I'm glad that they're still out there in a sense, and have kept their price point at the same price point, or just like it's barely changed over the years. So big Chad. Get any I'd love to work with guys at Celestial Seasonings. Oh my gosh, the tea bag company? Yes. Wait, it's really cute. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there actually is a VTuber tea brand that's out there called Moe Brew. I think it's what it is. Moe Brew. I think it's actually started, or my friend Angel Steps is actually involved with that group. You should check it out. Let me hold on. Let me back that up to make sure it's actually called that. I believe it was called Moe Brew. Yes, yeah, okay. So yes, there are like VTuber themed tea blends from Moe Brew, MOE Brew. They were just showcasing their different flavors during Carrier Con. Yeah, it's very still new. They just debuted some of their flavors at Carrier Con earlier this year. It's still on the newer side of things, but uh, If you like tea, if you like VTubers, I think that would be Neato Roonies to look into. Very excited to see how the project goes. It's still in its like little baby step phase right now. Because there's also like I think there's, I don't know if it's like VTuber per se, but I know there's anime themed coffee like brands I've seen in like Eat Shot Coffee, I think is what it was. They were collaborating with Demi Pact recently. So it's just something to note. Look at the beanie. Oh my. Oh my god, it's really been 56 months for you? That's insane. I can't believe it's been so long. How are you, Ominous? Well, concept of the gamer drink has definitely evolved over the decades. It was mainly Coke and Pepsi. That's true. Mountain Dew. I feel like Mountain Dew Mountain Dew and Monster for sure had a really hard grasp on gamers in the 2000s, like the early 2000s as well. I definitely remember like until maybe 2010s is when it wasn't as like dominant, because I remember like the go-to like basement dwelling gamer would have like what, nacho cheese flavored Doritos. Oh, yay! We made our first sub of the day. But yeah, it was like nacho flavored Doritos with Mountain Dew. That was like the go-to like basement dweller gamer combo since like the 2000s. Have a good wiki. It's okay. We'll never be old. I don't know what you're talking about. It tastes like gamer sweat. You know, maybe that is why. Halo and WoW Moses were definitely a big push. Yeah, I agree. And then like COD was definitely pushing Monster too, because I think they actually did brand collabs together for Call of Duty for sure. Hydration, which is basically just water with vitamin powder and some kind of flavoring like coconut water. I can, yeah. I see that. I still think Monster is still pretty, not as like as a big prevalent thing. I know for a fact when it comes to energy drinks, there's more demographics that have like opened up for energy drinks. So like, let's say for example, I know for a fact that Alani and Celsius are. I know, like, wait, maybe not Celsius. I know Celsius was like popular for like gym girlies, but for like the girlies, like normie girlies, Alani. Right now, in the current state of things, Alani has like a chokehold on like normie girlies right now. I remember like just recently there I keep tabs on it just because it just happens to pop on my feed sometimes, where whatchamacallit, their witch's brew flavor, which was like caramel apple flavoring, bro, people were going crazy trying to get that flavor, and they would buy by crates just to, like, you know, as an investment sort of a thing. But Seb actually does bring a very good point. Speaking of energy drinks, so Costco recently released a like their own Kirkland brand of energy drinks, and they have like basically the similar taste profile as that of like Celsius in a sense. It's like very, very light and clean, that like gives you energy. So it tastes like kind of like Celsius or Alani, but like the lighter flavors. It's good. I've tried it recently at WeebCon. Kept me alive. But the price point of these is so cheap that when people saw that at Costco, they're looking at the other energy drink companies, because they've been raising their prices recently due to inflation, apparently, like quote unquote inflation. They're just like, what the fuck are you all doing? You're telling me we've been paying like $2 to $3 a can, while Kirkland here is literally selling their cans 75 cents a pop? Disgusting. So a lot of these energy drink companies are just absolutely being exposed right now for their price points being unnecessarily expensive. Ooh, trying to find my reference. There we go. Gotta get electrolytes to balance all the caffeine in those other drinks. I tried Alani, but Celsius is rough. Tried one, it was very too chemically. I think it just depends on what flavor you got. I will say though, don't get the. I like Celsius in my opinion. I like their dragon fruit flavored one, but I definitely prefer the canned version, because they apparently have like a powdered version variant of it. I don't get it unless you. I tried mixing that with regular water. That tasted really rough without carbonated water. It needs carbonation for the flavor to work. It's too strong otherwise. But Alani was really popular with the girly pops, and Celsius was popular with like fitness girlies. Hi, Sydney. I'm one of your favorite artists. Wee wee. Yippee. You'd be happy to hear. Yerba. Ooh, yerba mate? Okay. I did too much caffeine beyond what's already in there. And there's like the retro 80s one. Can't remember. Oh, yes. I did try those. I actually enjoyed those. I like drinking. I usually like drinking those as like kind of like something to have before my workouts. Yeah, I only drink energy drinks either when I'm at a con or right before working out. Well, Oh, hydrate. Thank you. I spent too much. So Miso, like who's your current bias right now for Love and Deep Space? Is it has it changed or has it stayed the same? You're just trying to get Caleb. Unless you just coffee and milk in the morning. Maybe something like a small bit of gamer subs before workouts. If I'm at a con all day, it's strictly water. Maybe with a dash of lemon and citrus. Oh, for citrus. I respect that. He said, suppose it's something from it skimmed off the top of wastewater or something according to it. Jeez. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you're going for the multi approach. Okay. Best of luck then. I'm grateful for my 3 cards. I'm just gonna be happily in my corner with my extra 2 bonus boys while trying to get Silas. I'm gonna be grateful for my batch. Hello, Blank. I always had those cucumber and lemon ice water dispensers at the hotel lobby. Right? They're so nice. Honestly, other cons in Texas, Loki need to take notes with the event organizers in San Japan. Like their event team is just probably one of the best I've seen. That are, especially towards Artist Alley and vendors. They're so hands on when it comes to being attempted to make sure that like we're comfortable, and on top of like for news and updates, or like they have if you go like they have a Discord server, so if like you can report if there's like anything going on, or if you need a volunteer to come in and like cover your table if you're soloing and need to use the restroom or something, or you have to step away for some whatever reason, they're willing to like help accommodate you. I'm just like, dang, that is so luxurious. You don't usually get that at other cons. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, you paid for your table. Here's your table. All right, good fucking luck. You're on your fucking own. Sometimes it felt like that way. Wish more places would do that. St. Louis comes case sandwiches, salads, and water cookies to vendors for 2 days. What? You know what? If you like, how much were the tables for that one, Miso? That's crazy though. I think the only other time I ever got like super spoiled by cons, TwitchCon. There was like a whole room specifically for vendors. There was like it was like a lounge specifically for vendors where you can go and like take a break. And they had previous years they had catering services done, while as I think like last year they actually had a barista make coffee for you on the spot. Really nice dude. And they had like a popcorn machine with like snacks and whatnot. 300 something. That's still really affordable. That's like average price nowadays, unfortunately. At least like in Texas and Cali standards, that's standard pricing. If you could get anything under 300, that's affordable. But it really depends on the size of the con too. Because like you can still pay 300 and go to like, you know, a con that doesn't have a lot of foot traffic, and then you're just gypped. To be clear, that coworker was listening to a claim made by Gary Brecka, so almost 100% false. Celsius is for sure fine. I'm not worried about Celsius, and if anything, I feel like you have to drink exorbitant amounts of, you know, that drink in order for it to be detrimental to your health. As much as I want to say, oh yeah, surely the FDA wouldn't have approved that. You know what? I don't have a lot. I don't trust the FDA much nowadays. TBH. Oh, you know what you need to do? Hold on. I need to separate this. Fuck. Hold on. One second, chat. I made a oopsie whoopsie. This needs to be separated. I could keep that attached. That's fine. But this one needs to be separate. I don't know if I will. Depends on my time. But I'm gonna see if I can maybe have this rigged similarly like my my intro. Can I ask a question? Well, more like a favor. It depends. What's up, Blank? Maybe 1,000 people. I think charges 200 for 6x6 people. Parking lot of the hotel. The Huey gets always packed though. 1,000 people for $200. That's not bad. I think that's not bad if you're a local. Yeah, that's definitely a good starting point if you want to get into Artist Alley merchanting. I think I also would recommend for people who are new into Artist Alley, if I gave them if they can, go and join cup sleeves. Because cup sleeves are a really great way to get your feet in dip your feet into it to see how you'd fare. And the startup, you don't even have to pay for a table. If you can get a slot in there, it's very limited slots because it's like a small fan run event. But if you can get in, you don't even have to pay for a table. It's kind of like sometimes it's either like bring your own table and whatnot. Electricity and Wi-Fi are included as well. Electricity and Wi-Fi? That's a luxury. So flat rate for everything. That's actually really good, actually, Sai. Never mind. That's a steal. Because I know there's some conventions. I don't think it's the convention's fault per se, but it's definitely the venue trying to be greedy where I think I've seen conventions try to pay ask you for $80 a day, and I think it's a separate rate for electricity and Wi-Fi. What about your OC? What you got? If you're in the cluster server, Blank, I don't mind taking a look real quick if you want me to critique it. If you're in the Discord server, the AdiAstraya cluster, you're welcome to put it into art critique and feedback. Hopefully it's available because it is a subscriber only server. So not all tabs are available since it is meant for the subscribers. So I apologize in advance. I might have to restructuralize it later. I'm not subbed. I think Seb is away. I'm gonna say if any of our mods are present, I can have you send it to them. Blank, if you're unable to find it, you could also just whisper it to Seb. Oh, okay. Sorry, Seb. Yeah, that's why I didn't wanna put you on the spot. Don't worry, buddy. You're good. Oh my gosh, did I misspell it? My bad. I didn't even realize after all this time. Silly me. My bad, fam. That's okay. It's part of the charm. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's take a look at this character. I'm going to save real quick. already looking really cute. Very cozy. Let's see here. I'm just gonna just do it over here real quick and I'll screenshot or critique. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I'm gonna zoom this out just so I can actually get a look at this character from afar than up close. So what are you specifically wanting out of this character? Okay. Nails looking nice. Okay. Okay. Also got a nice variety of piercings. Okay. This was wanted as a group OC. So my recommendation, plan to have like 5. So okay. So sorry, I keep repeating myself like a broken record here. Trying to recollect my thoughts. Let me switch brushes too, so I have a more free flowing brush. Because it's gray, I'm gonna do like a nice light pink / white. So my recommendation when you're making a character concept, first of all, have a list of 3 main characteristics. So top 3 like personality / like characteristics you want to define this character. And then, alright, top 3 traits. I think that's the best way to go about it, yeah. And then you can make a design based off of those 3 traits. Also, shape language is very important too. So another thing you can consider doing is look at the silhouette of a character. So I'm going to say, like, you know, if you look at this character, does it read well? If I completely, you know, mean it just the shape. You know what I mean? Let me see if I'm able to just like just select. I'm gonna just fill it in. There you go. I just haven't wrote none on there anyways. Okay, that's good. Let's take a look at the silhouette then. Oh, I'm just gonna select it out. Don't worry. I'll Control Z. I just wanted to take a look at this, how it looks. So just from looking at the hair, I feel like you can also definitely play with how her hair kind of like lands on her body, or just how it could define the shape of the character to look more interesting. I do like the fact that you are playing it with the top part of the hair, but just something to keep in mind. This is like a very standard thing when coming up with concepts, like very quickly. But I think you have really nice already like defining details, especially like the tattoos, accessories, piercings. Also the nails look really fire, you know? But to be fair, she looks extremely very human. Because I feel like I could easily see her walking down the street, hanging out at a cafe, and I'd be none the wiser. I'm changing her hair constantly. I see. Okay. That's cool, though. Style-wise. Okay. That makes it I don't think it's necessarily an issue. Song is when you do, just, again, just something, it's something that can read well. I'm trying to think. I think also what you could probably play on when you do like further concepts of this OC too is to kind of like have more like when she's standing. You could definitely play more with her portions or her stature that would fit her personality type as well. So it shows more of her character. Because I know this is just like I'm sure you're just like trying to establish the design itself, but later down the line, trying to figure out like the way she poses or the way she stands or how if she leans on one leg or is more if she's more like more strict, so she'd be like a little more uptight about the way she presents herself, or she's much more laid back, so she slouches a little more. You know, I'm already seeing that here too, which is nice. Yeah, if it's just like defining the design, yeah, it just looks very casual. It's a very casual look. Yeah. The designs make her look very human. Yeah. Your first shower of the month. That's still quite a while. That's still pretty stinky of you, brother. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, if there's like anything else that you want me to like, I guess define in a sense, just let me know. Shouldn't it be outgoing, grungy, and whatever? Ooh, I would recommend definitely play more with her makeup if she's supposed to be more grungy. Yeah, if she's on the grungier end, I would definitely play with her makeup more. She was like the type of girly pop that would like to go to like underground concerts. I can make it better, and she's a tomboy. That's why I didn't do too much makeup. Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't know that. Yeah, I should really like the fact that you have what a what a peculiar detail that these two fingers are shorter than the rest of the hand, and I love knowing that she's right hand dominant for reasons. What an interesting detail. Surely that was on purpose. She's for the girlies. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. She asked for resources to take care of the pony. Oh. So they actually did have a lemonade at one point. It was after my time, but generally does sound really good. Ooh, ah. I would want to try that. That sounds interesting. You want a pony? That's not going to be cheap to up. Actually, there's some areas that makes it actually pretty more manageable. But where I am, that's a very expensive thing. Yeah, it's okay. I read the I read the sexuality, but still, I was like, oh. You've got a lot of like subtle details already on your character design. Yeah, I think it's just your next step. Honestly, is just like figuring out her stature, how she presents herself when she acts and whatnot. Or if you want to take like a stylistic approach, because you could take like you could play with her body proportions more too. Oh yeah, you're right. That's okay. Again, we're just establishing the style. I'm not gonna nitpick over little itty bitty details. That is not the goal. I would think also, ooh, like some Y2K, like some grungy Y2K might be really nice to look into as well. But I think you're pretty dead set on that. Got some slight asymmetry to keep things looking okay. See if they can minute details. Honestly, I feel like with pants like these, I feel like I'm drawn to like wanting to draw like cargo pockets. That's not a critique. That's just something that I think would be fun to add. I feel like if she's like, especially if she's like a tomboy slash like is outgoing, I feel like she would always have something on hand to keep her, make sure things. I don't know if she whether or not she's a responsible type or carefree type, because I feel like something like that she would have, you know, things on hand in her pockets to cover her bases in a sense. It's all merged. Not necessarily. It's just a little quick paint over. Not the end of the world. They're good. Once you see with my own boat, you know I've made it without a doubt. With your own boat. Okay. Noted. Just carefree, hence the random hair. Okay. Okay. Is she a spontaneous type? Yeah, it looks already pretty well fleshed out, Blank. Good job. Welcome back. Oh, I just realized, were you in under ads? My bad. Before Addie sees $1 of it. Is that so, Cap? Is that so? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to be a bully every time I see Cap, and I'm gonna go and dangle him from his feet, or just tie his ankles with a rope, and then dangle him over with a rope and shake him for his lunch money. You think he's gonna avoid the Addy tax? Think again. Oh, it's okay, Blank. I didn't realize you were away from ads. That's why you did the ad emote. I was just saying that your character's already pretty well fleshed out and that you did a good job. Oh, hey, Suppy. Thank you. When was the last time you saved? Not too long ago, actually, but I can do it again just in case. It's a good call. Also, I heard from Seth that the Okashi arcade is closing down. Is that true? Saying ain't so. I meant to ask you, how did you get a crazy foil emboss effect with your card? Oh, I got it made with my manufacturer. I found a manufacturer that does that finish. I didn't even know that was an option. I was just trying to go for a foil, like a holographic foil effect, and when I was setting up my parameters of where it was supposed to be holographic, they're just like, oh, we're gonna emboss this too. I'm just like, oh, I. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, the team did a really great job making that. A posture check. Joke's on you, I'm not shrimping just yet. No, not yet. Oh man, I'm out of water again. Man, sometimes I don't even realize I'm shrimping till it's too late. Clutches Arcades because their final day is going to be May 25th. No. It's actually a really affordable arcade. That's such a shame. I would have gone there so much more often. That arcade was so nice to go to whenever I was in town. Man, I should have I need to like shout them out more while I still can. It was like one of like a local arcade in Houston that actually was like super affordable to play in. You don't get that. Man, this is why we can't have nice things, chat. That's such a shame. So they're there for 11 hours last Saturday. Yeah. Must be nice. So I see those go. Market's pretty rough nowadays to keep an indie project that like that open. Yeah. And Max 4050 showed up the entire day. It was really nice. I heard what the deal was too. I don't blame them, TBH. Spending it on the Trinity. I see myself. Wow. Man, had I known that this was going to be a thing, I probably would have negotiated something with them. I may be a little tiny VTuber, but like, probably would have advertised like the ever living shit out of them or something, man. That's unfortunate. I would I would heavily advertise for them to get their name out there had I known that was going to be an ongoing thing. That's so saddening. It is kind of like a hole in a wall sort of a thing. I agree, Kat. I hope maybe they can move to a better location. Yeah. Yeah. Makes you kind of wonder what places like go are like in Japan. I think they took over the Club Segas. So much of anything game center is just claw games, IR card games, and photo booths. Maybe 1 or 2 floors of proper arcade games. That's true, Sai. Which I don't know, cause gosh, if they were still ongoing, I was actually debating whether or not to negotiate with them, because I've noticed that a thing I would like to do as an artist alley person is negotiate mom and pop knick-knack, like anime knick-knack shops slash like local arcades for me to set up some my merch as an artist. Like I could have like a special merch set made for that location depending on like what the demographic is, and then restock it to be sold at those locations. You know what I mean? As like a side of as a passive income, so to speak. So Okashi actually would have been like a really great contender for something like that. It's just unfortunate I haven't had a chance to contact them, and now I don't think that option is even available anymore for that. So that's unfortunate. The nature of how life can sometimes go. Location and marketing are lifeline, so businesses flows after all. Yeah, I feel like their marketing probably would have to have been stronger due to their location. Or like it would have been nice if I don't know. I'm trying to think like if maybe having them be a venue for events would also be great too. Screw it. I'm just gonna use my shape tool. Oh, are you kidding me? It cuts it off. That's crazy. Hi, Panda. Yes, I too do the arts as well. Mwehehe. I also draw and ring the VTuber models. Mwehehehe. Welcome to the abode. How are you? We're making our new stream ending background. We have our little chat mascot, the Nabini, sleeping on my shoulder. Closest semi-actual game center from here is 2 good hours away. Unless you want, you could like the mini caves. This will loot use like pizza places in town, but you actually have to eat there to play. Oh, dang. Happy to stop by. Yeah, no, thank you for coming. Hope your day's been doing okay. I'm gonna put this with the inner armor folder. Might have to be right back soon just so I can refill my water cup. Do I have Dummy Bee juice? I still have some honey Jack Daniels. Perhaps. What's up? You want me to celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Is that what you're trying to insinuate? I'm not drinking because I have a 14-hour shift coming up. Tempting. If I didn't have work, I'd toast to that. I mean, I always have work to do. It's whether or not do I want to feel productive. I've got food in my system. I think I could take it. Yeah. All right. I guess. All right, let me turn on the light in my room then. I do have a lot of. I might have to also like refill my water cup. 1 second. It's so dark in my room. Overnight shift life. Oh, are you like a 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. kind of shift, or what kind of hours? If it's okay for me to ask. Sorry, I have to like turn around to reach for my drink here. Ew, don't say it like that, Cosmic. That sounds bad. 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Ooh, yeah. All right, yeah. That's definitely late. I'm only saying yes because it's Cinco de Mayo, which I'm still figuring out why people celebrate Cinco de Mayo. All right, I'll take a swig of some honey Jack Daniels. Come by. You know, little clink against my cup. There you go. Ah. Man, I really like honey Jack Daniels. I barely feel a burn on this thing. It's good. Have some good whiskey. I love it when whiskey's cold. Scotch or whiskey with it cold doesn't necessarily have to be on the rocks, but like if it, I don't like it when it's room temp. I love it when it's cold. It's refreshing to me. It's good stuff. Did a lecture about this topic after all. Wait, for realsies? Actually? Hey, yo. That's cool. What the heck? Okay. You can... I mean, I'd feel bad for you to have to, like, do a whole essay on it. There's, like, a TDLR works, too. I'm a rum guy, personally. That's okay. I love... You know what? I've really come to like rum chata. Rum chata's pretty gosh darn good. Yeah, I like scotch and whiskeys, but I also love soju. Soju's really good. I love fruit. I love the fruit and yogurt flavored soju. So like, if I had to like pick a flavored soju, it would be lychee, plum, and yogurt flavor. Those are pretty good too. I will guzzle that down. That is really good. And then for vodkas, I actually like vodkas as well. But my favorite vodka brand I've been saying it is Ketel One. Ketel One Botanicals. Because they actually infuse like herbs and flower and fruit into their vodka, which is really tasty. It's like a vodka tea. I like it. Or like if you like sparkling drinks. Ooh, having that like a vodka seltzer, mixing that, it's like having like a flavor. It's like spiked sparkling water. It's really good. Base soju is pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. Some base soju just tastes like hand sanitizer. I don't blame you for that. Yeah, maybe not, like base soju. Maybe if I'm like, if I have something else on the side with it, I personally wouldn't enjoy it like by itself. Yeah. Soju ceramic bottle and a small cup set year ago in Asian. While I was out of the dice, I was up with blue flowers on the white bottom. Really cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, you just reminded me, Sai. So I actually have, if you guys have ever played Black Desert Online, I actually have a drinking set. So like I have like a shot glass set from their morning light expansion, because I was actually able, I was previously invited to go to their Heidel ball. So I went to their Calpheon balls. There you go. So I went to 2 Black Desert Online events. One was their Calpheon ball, and one was their kind of like their summer get together sort of a thing. And they actually gave us like this box celebrating the Morning Light expansion that actually had like a fan based on like the new class that was coming out, and a drinking, like a metallic shot glass set, or like a small sipping glass. It's a metallic sipping cup. I'm so sorry, but they're drinking cups in a sense for soju that have like engraved symbols that were prevalent for that expansion pack from the MMO. I love plum soju. I agree. I have to show it sometime, man. If you guys like Black Desert Online, I really enjoyed Black Desert Online. I played since I wasn't super active because it was like right around the time I was in college, but I really loved that game. I had the founder's title and everything. Played the beta. Got the master beta title and everything that you'd only do from like the beta testing. Let me see. I've seen Soju Bottle set tie in the video game with Ikaruga on the GameCube. Wow, that's so cool. What the heck? Yeah. No, I would love to drink from it, but at the same time, the nerd in me is like, no, I must keep it in mint condition. Nay, I mustn't use. I'll just drink from the bottle like the swine I am. The uncultured swine I am. I would love to get like a nice shot glass. I have seen some really cute like custom shot glasses. Would you guys actually? Ooh. Fun fact. I'm definitely feeling it. I think I took a few, maybe 2 swigs at once. I could feel it relaxing my muscles, which is a good thing. I'm feeling it. Yippee! To be fair, I didn't have a lot of carbs today, so that's probably why. I've been having like high protein fiber. Let's see. For context, Mexico was in mega debt for being in a civil war for 50 years. Brought money from the French, Spaniards, and England. The country signed a pact and occupied a city in Mexico to be like, hey, yo, where our money at? President of Mexico. It's like, chill, homie. Let's pay you back after our economy is not dead. Low-key. Trump's like, hey, yo, we finna cop some land. Make an empire spanning. They're like, oh, hell no, family out. They signed a pact with Mexico and the money, reparations, and debt. That's crazy. I love how you coded it with so much slang in there. That's funny. What does that stand for, Omnis? Pardon my ignorance. $200, I believe. It was super limited marketing tie-in. Not that they came with the game or anything. Oh, wow. Wait, like couple hundred as in like current prices or when it came out? I'm assuming current prices. Next time we do lad shot glasses. I'll have to think about it. I have seen lads shot glasses being made before. I just personally am kind of hesitant to do it myself, or like for us to do it. I don't know about you, Miso. I don't know how do you transport with glass, like for fragiles like that. I always get worried about having like fragile goods like that to travel around. I know like you box it up and it's well bubble wrapped and in its box, but I feel like it unfortunately also takes up a lot of like luggage space. I mean, for a rally. Oh, fucking bet. Yeah, actually. Actually, yeah, I'm fucking down. Yeah. I'm okay with I love having unique rally prizes. I'd be so down for that. Miso, if it's okay to ask, I won't like uh let me hold on. I'm already scatterbrain, and now this Jack Daniels is doing no help. It is not helping me whatsoever with my thought process. I apologize if I have to reel back on my thought process here. Uh, when you did your stamp rally at Anime Expo last year, were you the one who manufactured the wind chimes, the little glass wind chimes? That is probably one of the most unique lads products I've seen. I love it. I put it all against my window. It's really cute. But I'm just wondering, like, were you the one who set that up, or was it someone else in your group? Hi, Carlos. Oh, you're gonna get in a Warframe. You know what? Speaking of Black Desert Online chat, I want to try out Crimson Desert, which is like the new game at it's like basically the sibling of Black Desert. Cappuccino. I don't have much left over. We have much left. Really? Oh, I hope I'm not prying. I don't mean to pry, since like I did finish your rally for AX. How many prize sets did you plan for Anime Expo? Because my God, there were so many lads rallies. I think I counted at least 5 to 8, give or take. It was a lot. It's quite a bit. Which I'm not shocked. It is Anime Expo, so you're gonna get a saturation. But I thought it was really cool to have that you guys had like a grand prize rally, in a sense, where like if you finish your rally and your friend's rally, y'all get like an extra big special prize. I thought it was nice, to be honest. But I'm very curious as to how many prizes did you all like plan to have for Anime Expo? Because clearly, I think 5 is not enough. Like, no, I'm sorry, 50. Usually 50 for like bigger cons, but like I know Anime Expo is like much different. Hi, Charge. Dexter is in front of Kirk Bones and Spock. The convention was hilarious. Wait, like Dexter is in like the homicide investigation, the homicide one, or Dexter's Laboratory? I don't think it's Dexter's Laboratory. Is it Dexter's Laboratory? I'm not sure. Oh, Dexter's Lab reference. It is Dexter's Lab. Okay, sorry, I didn't read above. I'm open. Yes. Never remove for box. Yep. I got so distracted with the rally prize. I need to watch Dexter's Laboratory. It was such a good show. All I remember was, oh my gosh, Dexter, say it again. Only du fromage. It lives in my head rent free. Artists that did lad stuff but don't play. I was like, wait, you're telling me there was people in the rally that were just doing it just because they knew it was trending? They got posers in there? Ew. I hate that. I'm okay, like, there's a difference. Of course there's a difference if you're like a super casual player, or you're like, oh yeah, I played the game before. Yeah, yeah, I like it. It's cool. No, if they've never played the game, they have the gall to join an artist alley. That leaves an icky taste in my mouth, honestly. That leaves an icky taste. The Battle of the City called Puebla. Wow, okay. Many of these peaceful volunteer farmers and citizens were like, get the fuck out of our law. We're Milka here. Despite that, so the Bazidi used high ground, used tactics, terrain, and climatic conditions to propel a superpower nation. All guerrilla warfare tactics. Ah, classic. I'm sure they just picked up the box set of the other day. Grateful Labs. Oh, Dexter's lab is in like the investigation or Dexter's laboratory. I don't know if you're trying to shorten it. Rens took the other one like, oh hell no, twin, and quintuple their army size, retake the city, and they still could not take till 2 months. So 5 de Mayo, the 5th of May, it's David versus Goliath situation where Mexico was ore farming for days. Ah, okay, that's pretty cool. That's Poggies. Okay, I'm not the only one. Nah, man, I wouldn't say like, I wouldn't call him out on it, but it does leave an icky taste in my mouth, to be honest, because there's gonna be like rallies where like you want. I personally love having rallies or like working with other artists who are also into it because we can share the same brainworms together. It's such a better feel knowing that like everyone is like really into the series rather than just be like, oh yeah, we're doing it for the money. It's such a different vibe. Because you could like also exchange really good ideas or like nuanced details and stuff. I don't know, man. I also like spoiling my lads girlies too because like when I love when I go to stamp rallies because I've like Miso knows I host multiple stamp rallies when I do Artist Alley stuff. And I personally love saving stuff for like other lads girlies that I have met or have collaborated with. So like I don't know, man. It definitely gives a different vibe. I'm not crazy about that. Crystal Death is good so far. Source used to follow. Not super inspired so far. Comment is okay though. Beginning the boss is spamming health items and I keep playing. I heard for Crimson Desert because it is a solo player game. If you mained as a warrior in Black Desert Online, it is really easy for you to pick up combat in this game because the combat combos is exactly like a warrior in Black Desert Online. So I might have a chance because I used to play Valkyrie, which is not exactly, but similar. I made as a witch. Some of the best grading cartoon I've ever seen based on such simple premise. It's so silly. I love it. Also, ooh, what does this button do? Dee Dee's so silly. So it's a pride point of Mexican pride and heritage, though it's more celebrated in the U.S. and Cali specifically and empathetically. People mistakenly think it is Mexican Independence Day, like some 4th of July type cheese, but it is not. It is on the 16th of September. Happy to impart these dino-shaped nuggies of wisdom, boss. That's awesome. Thanks, Schleppy. Chat, let's give a round of applause for Schleppy for the wonderful history lesson on Cinco de Mayo. That was actually a really well put together history lesson on Cinco de Mayo. That's actually really good. Hey, Schleppy. We did 30 prizes each, and each of us had to pay 118 per person. 118 for 30 units? Oh my god! That's expensive! Wait, how much was that per unit? If you don't mind me asking. If you're not allowed to say it, that's totally fine, but holy shit, that's expensive. Oh my god. What the fuck? 30 units? Thanks, Gina. I'm sorry. I'm fully in. This is mainly a just chatting stream with art on the side. This is what it's going to be, chat. I'm so sorry for my slow pace. I'm very well aware I'm at a snail's pace right now, but I am having a very immersive conversation with y'all. I appreciate it. That's the 30 products you have to buy. 50. Okay, 50 is like what I anticipated, like how many prizes I would expect for maybe Anime Expo, but like Damn, that's rough. If it's split, bro, if it's split between, how many people were in your group again? Was it like 5 people? Yeah, I'm assuming 5 people because it was like for each boy, right? Oh, damn, that's pricey. That's really pricey because you had 5 people and you still had to pay that much per person. That's insanely expensive. Usually between 5 people, like my average like price point for like tote bags is like probably like what, like less than $40 or something. I still realize that's still really expensive. It was unique, but was it worth it? Okay. I asked this. I asked this as a merchant. Was it worth it? Like, did it actually help with foot traffic with that one? Because I know I was like dead set on trying to finish that stamp rally because I know you were in it. Out of the sea of Love and D-Space stamp rallies I could have done, I only did the 2 that was involved with you because I was like, okay, I want to support all my friends that are active at the Artist Alley this year, including me, so I'm going to go and finish these rallies. What rallies I joined? It was as fuck when they added like 500 more art. Yeah, it was super saturated last year. So for Anime Expo chat, you are almost guaranteed. I'm gonna say almost because sometimes it can happen. You are always guaranteed to always be in the green. It is. Everyone fights for Anime Expo, but it don't get me wrong. It's stressful. It's busy, cramped, and stressful. But you have a good chance of making money from that con. Recently, I guess they're like they changed the format of it. So instead of being jury based, it became lottery based. And so I didn't know until later on because I think I got rejected. But for everyone who were able to go, I was later informed that they also added 500 artists, like what Misa said, because she sold there last year. That's insane. It was really, really crowded. Like, it was already, like, Anime Expo was already super crowded as is. So adding another 500 artists to that same area, by the way, the Kensha Hall, which is like the downstairs hall from the exhibitors hall at Anime Expo, that's a fucking garage. It is not as well ventilated as like the hallways upstairs. So in previous years, Kensha Hall has been notorious for it to be extremely stuffy, lack of circulation, and hot, to the point that people had heat strokes. I cannot recall on the top of my head whether or not that has changed over the recent years, because I also was working in that same hall, but I was working at a different booth as a cosplayer. So my experience was a bit different, to be fair. But boy, was it stressful. No, you're cool, Carney. What are you talking about? I hate eggs so much as a conqueror. It's too packed. My brain shuts down. I can't check my surroundings. I think you see this. Yeah, no. I always warn people, if you go to Anime Expo, it's its own beast compared to other cons in NA. It is extremely crowded. It is super duper crowded. So just be mentally prepared for that. And try your best to stay hydrated. Have plenty of shade / sunblock, and whatnot, and like just take breaks because you're gonna feel it. It's a lot. Which is again why I grew up being used to going to Anime Expo for many years, and so when I went to cons outside of Anime Expo, I was like, I remember going to Anime Matsuri and I'm just like, where are the people? Y'all were hyping it up, saying like this was like one of the most biggest cons in Texas. I'm like, okay, where are the people? What's up with this? But then now I realize that's just a Matsuri thing, not a Texan thing. That's just a Matsuri thing. The ego can't take it. Anyway, I was about to take a nap since I'm at work. Oh, okay. Rest well. Shout out the cosplayers who hone their craft in LA heat. Oh, bro, I remember one year it was like 110 degrees, and that day I was just like it. I remember that year I was cosplaying as Deku's mom from My Hero Academia, and when I was, I think when I was outside doing some photos real quick, I saw a cosplay meetup outside for Monster Hunter cosplayers. I that was like one of the times I just looked at them and I gave them like a salute of respect with these people in full fur armor, just full plate slash fur armor, and 110-degree heat, gathering around to take photos for like a whole hour. That must have been so rough. So, Sino, Bobino, probably a little late on the get go, but I love you, my little Sino Bobino. Let's see. No, thank you. Must be so stanky. I was just concerned whether or not they're gonna have like a heat stroke. Yeah, that's almost heat stroke territory for sure. I don't know if fairies do it. So they usually have like breathable gear underneath. Some of them actually have like built-in fans. You can hide fans in armor with a little effort. In fact, I should. You know what? That's true. I was about to say they do install fans. Na 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 na. There's got to be a cooling system in those things. I know for a fact. I think it's not just the cooling system I'm worried about. I'm honestly more also concerned about like the aftercare, the after con cleaning process of those suits. Because I know for a fact those suits are well marinated by the end of the con. No, thank you. Well marinated suit. So the turbo was expecting to hear today, but here we are. What? It's gonna be full of salt and like natural salt and minerals marinated into the suit. You could probably wring it out and have a really well seasoned soup when you're done. Good soup. Yeah. See, you get it. Yeah, I'm sure because like there's a process of like cleaning delicate fabrics because Shocker, chat. I know this might be disappointing for some of y'all, but I do wash my cosplays. I don't let that stink. I don't let that marinate. So there is a process of like, after con care with your fabrics that they probably are doing. They probably like marinated in a tub with soap, like warm, not warm. I would say cold water, probably in a tub with cold water and detergent, and then they just let it soak for hours, so it really like just gets in there, and then spot cleans what they need, and then just wash it out. That's probably the case. What charge? This was shocking. No stink. Are you asking for no stink, or you are no stink? I think it would also be interesting down the line to have VTuber deodorants for off Kai. This off Kai is be taking place during July. I'm trying to remember. The weather was actually really not. Yeah, it was not bad at all. I don't think it's as bad. But I think I'm excited for off Kai. Speaking of which, it's gonna be fun to meet all my peeps, all my moots. If you have your own perfume set, what would you want your Stardust crew to rep? I could tell you easily right now. Well, because like I have a scent, like a perfume scent that I personally love to death, and that is Into the Night by Bath and Body Works. I love that scent to bits. I carry I carry their body wash, their body mist, and their glittering one, and lotion as well. I love it so much. Oh my god, I did this on the wrong layer like an idiot. There you go. Just screams blubbery citrus, but that is just my perspective. That's just the one that I love personally using. It makes me smell luxurious. I feel fancy using it. I think also Thousand Wishes is also really. I think like Thousand Wishes is probably like a more youthful scent version, I would say, as well as an alternative. But Into the Night is definitely kind of like, ooh, I feel like a bougie girl. I want to be a bougie girl. So I feel like if you want to have like a more like cheerful scent, I would go for Thousand Wishes. Hmm. Yeah, there was actually recently a VTuber trend that was like VTuber versus the perfume. Yeah, that was 100% what I would have put as must scent. Aha, drape. Okay, I'll have to step away for a moment to refill my cup since I have no water. I think I might also take like I'm gonna be right back real quick and refill my water cup, but I'm also gonna have some tasty carbs in my system, something to absorb the dumb baby juice. Get water with the dumb baby juice. I must away. All right, thanks for coming. Okay. Then we're going to mask off. See, this is why I don't like this process, because this part right here is annoying. Thank you. Thank you. Just give me one moment. I'll go be right back once I readjust this part right here. I'm just going to create a mask just so we don't delete this. We don't want to be destructive about it per se. There you go. Perfect. All right, let's save, and I will be right back, chat. I'm gonna go and I'll get some water, and I'm gonna go and take some more bites out of my carrot cake flavored baked oats. So, just give me a few minutes. I am back. Thank you everyone for waiting. Oh man, that carrot cake baked oats is really good. It's probably one of my best batches yet. It's my closest thing to having dessert in the house. My macro-friendly dessert. It tastes like a very moist carrot cake. Literally, it's super good. All right, what I missed, chat? What is up? Oh, I just realized. Goodness gracious. I feel like lately I've just been so impatient when it comes to like my art process. By the way, if you hear some rustling noises in the distance, that is just that's just Balrog. He is currently trying to go into a little box right now that has like toolable things, so to speak. He's just rustling about in there. Not gonna lie, I'm lucky tempted to take a small little break to get a love it do space to do my dailies. I'm low-key tempted. Do the little memory, the little what is it called? The little wheel turning. It's not wheel turning, but it's like a little matching game that they have going on right now. Could be a nice little palette refresher. Well, it's Papa Gamer. Hello. I just came back from having a small little breaky. I had a little bit of I refilled my sipping cup, and I also had carrot cake flavored baked oats. Sorry, what was that? Carrot cake flavored baked oats and water? What was why? Nothing. Nothing in the ordinary sub. Getting a lads. What? No. No, I don't know what you're talking about, sub. I don't know what you're talking about. You must be imagining things, sub. I clock in and hear something crazy. Like, from me or from at your work? What happened? This applies. Addy is never off flats. What? I haven't been on all day today. I don't know what you're talking about. You wound me. So give myself good news and bad news. What's up? Oh, a future funk version of this artist? Really? This guy's like super known for like Brazilian city pop. Or like it was like one of the few Japanese artists that was like showing appreciation to like Brazilian culture at the time. Ah, turning this shit up. This is good. This is like good summer city pop jams. Oh, that's a ripperoni, brother. Oh, okay. Take care, Slappy. All right, I'll turn it back down. So I just I like that artist. I like the original artist on that one. AOG, we're working on our new ending stream background here. I like this pose a lot. Now that we have our base colors in, I'm kind of just thinking like what kind of shading we should do, because I want to do like a nice like dynamic shading on this. It'd be a shame not to otherwise, you know what I mean? How about something sleepy times? What do you mean something sleepy times? Like something like a dark lighting. PJs for that. I mean, I suppose. One second. Where's Ballard? Oh no, okay, he's still in the box. Nothing too powerful. Let me think. The bedroom with windows of the city skyline, stars. Not against that. Oh, it's got a nice beat. So I'm just looking for a base to work off from. It's very annoying when I'm looking and I can clearly tell which pieces are like AI. They're icky. No likey. Okay, I think I have a lighting idea. Change it from pink to like a dark blue. Give it a nightscape. Actually, okay, I'm gonna do some warm yellow city lights. Usually City Pop has like a nice lime green to yellow city lights. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink in here just to add some variety. Add some bokeh effects. Also create a harsher silhouette. There, a little more color. Back here, create our bokeh effect. Thank you. You're gonna get some dumb baby shoes. Oh, dang. You should just join me and have dumb baby shoes. many people are leaving me behind to go have the baby juice. I like those colors more. Uh-oh. I don't appreciate bong bong time. It's not how to catch money. Dun, 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 dun. Honey, it's you. Nova. I'm surprised you could do art in just a day. What do you mean? Love, only you, my girl, said I miss you. Talking, kono omoi yo tsubareta yokuso kimi ni naru da da da. I expect faster result. Okay. That's a curse. You're not the one drawing it. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. That's crazy. So if she charges X above, he's will date. That's aka Berta instantly. Yeah. Shocker. Wow, believe I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hey. This is Persona Groove 5 by Corrout. Corrout. you. Just gonna clean up these lines with this blender tool I have here. Drawing some more pretty art today? Yes, I am. I'm working on our new ending stream background, actually. I like how just one layer, boom, lighting. Makes such a big difference. Knowing your values is so great. That's what I call magic. That's the power of values, chat. Colors are great, but if you know your values, you know how to color a scene black and white, really helps. There's like 3 main things that help create a focal point in an illustration. This is a little tippy tip for our art peeps. 3 things. 1, saturation, which is colors, using the intensities of colors to create a focal point. 2nd is value, which is your black and white shading. And then 3rd is shapes. Shapes and sizes. Also, no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. The 3rd one is actually soft versus hard brushstroke. Creating a contrast with that can create focal points, aka you can low-key manipulate your viewers to tell you like, hey, I want my viewers to have this spot be the first thing they are likely to stare at a piece. Basically, that is the focal point. That is the thing that all the old school painters have a goal, and then as the viewer scans around the image after your focal point, it could tell a story. Trying to find Persona 5 from earlier. Couldn't find it. Here, I'll type it out. Luckily, I remember. Sorry, I misspelled groove. It's supposed to be groove at the end. Sorry. Hi, Monarch. What is up? Huh? Wait, why that reaction, huh? Huh? No! You broke the cat! Look what you done, Monarch! What did you do? Look what you did! How you doing? You see it, but I don't think it loves you back. If you were to get a cat, what breed would you want? Dog goes gorp. Hmm. I think I have heard of that. Toti Ming Coon, American Shorthair, Munchkin, Sphinx, or Calico. You know, All the Sphinx cat I have met have been like the nicest cats I have ever met. Those are really nice options. Maine Coons are like the super large cats, right? The super big ones. I'm just looking at a Maine Coon so I could beat up the dog if his dog was rough a cat. Fair, fair, fair. So it is the big one. Four feet of cat. Ooh, that is a big boy. Oh, I'm gonna skip this song. It's not Christmas yet. I haven't heard this radio host in so long. He's based on the Ride Along City Pop record series. If you it looked at no one wanted because they had cut ears or missing eyes. Lucy said I could only get one or two if they're bonded. Oh, that's fair. Oh, poor babies though. So there was so in the City Pop realm there's a vinyl record series called Ride Alongs, where there's like multiple volumes of this where it is basically kind of like something you would hear like if we were like chilling on the radio in Hawaii, and they would announce like these different city pop songs by various city pop artists, and they would have like ambiance noises and whatnot to like really create like a cool vibe. It's really good. It just feels like you're like listening to like a vintage radio in a sense. Yeah, I adore meow meows. Unfortunately, I'm unfortunately allergic to meow meows. So alas, that is a no go for me. Those. Now we're getting like the super summery city pop remixes. I'm here for it. This is another one from like a Brazilian city pop artist. No, not like Brazilian per se, but it's like one of the city pop artists that like celebrate and respect Brazilian culture. I suffer in happiness. Dang, you're doubling down on that. I respect that. I think like for my case, I can only handle. I got to restart it back in time. Try to load everything as soon as I could. Sorry about that, chat. I blue screened. Yay! That's great. I thought we were past the blue screening phase. I thought I fixed this. That's great. That's great. We're here. We're here. Did the art save though? You know, that's a great question. I'm about to find out. I'm about to find out. We're gonna see, chat. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it actually backed up. We're actually not. Yeah, I'm gonna save this actually. Hold on. Yes, we're gonna overwrite. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it actually we were not far behind. We were just doing a little bit of makeup, and yeah, it's probably we're just like a few minutes behind. Whoo! We're so back, chat. We're so back. All right. Just please note that I'm not gonna turn on my routines right now, just to give my PC a fighting chance. I'm gonna save right now, and I'm gonna call it while my PC is being merciful. I think that is. I think my PC's telling me to go and go into a corner. So I'm gonna call for today's stream. I'm so sorry for the abrupt end, but thank you everyone for coming in while we're cooking up. I'm really liking the vibe we're getting for this one. It's gonna be a nice city pop / EP time feel. I like that. Yes. Let me see who we can go and ride. Ah, damn! I did reset my timer. Fuck. That's a shame. That's okay. Let's see who we can raid. Raid. let's do Tang. Yeah, he's one of my moots. Yeah, let's go Ray Tang. All right. I'm not gonna have anything for Wednesday night just because I have to continue locking in for setting up for the upcoming Donathon anniversary stream coming up on May 22nd. So Thursday we're gonna be playing Fatal Frame, and then Friday we're gonna be opening up Pokemon cards for this week. So look forward for the plans for the rest of the week, and I will see you on Thursday, chat. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.